Hey there, today I'm enjoying a day out in Christchurch City. I'm just going to go and wander around and do a few of my favourite things, and I thought I'd take you along and come and share my experiences with me. First of all, we're going to go and have a look around the Arts Centre, Botanic Gardens, and see what's around there, and then go and have lunch at Riverside Market, which I'm excited about. Let's go explore! One of the fun things to do here in Christchurch City is to go on the tram, and they've got lots of different options too of combo tickets you can do. And then there's also a tramway restaurant as well, which I haven't done, but I think that would be pretty cool. I've done the one in Melbourne, which was excellent. It was such a good experience. We're going to go in and have a look at what's in the Arts Centre here. So we're inside here now, so there's a cafe, fragrance shop, and there's a whole lot of other different artisan shops upstairs as well, and there's a whole lot of pottery and other like local crafts and that inside too over there. But we're off to Fudge Cottage to have a look. So here's Fudge Cottage, so it looks like they've got some fudge classes. And then there's just a whole lot of different handmade fudge that they've got. It's absolutely delicious. I haven't had it for a while, but yeah, it's really nice and tasty and a nice little treat. On a weekend here at the Arts Centre, they have a food market as well. So I think these stands here look like they're permanent set up. Yeah, and then they just open it up at certain times, which is quite fun as well. Brings a bit more liveliness to the area. So this used to be the old Canterbury University back in the early 1900s, which is now that's been turned into an art centre. And it's been modernised as well since the earthquakes as well, and some restoration had to happen. Over here there seems to be a museum of classical antiques. Then you've got cafes as well over here, cinema, other shops like we saw before, those artisan shops, school holidays, so they've got a bubble machine in. So yeah, lovely place to come and explore. So we've had a little look around the Arts Centre, and now we're off to one of my other favourite places, which is the Botanic Gardens. The second stop now on our trail is the Botanic Gardens. Look at that fountain. It's springtime here now, so the flowers are just starting to come out, so hopefully we see some lovely flowers around the park today. Oh, here is a map of the Botanic Gardens, and it looks like they've got some extra things coming up since we're coming into spring and summertime, with some guided walks as well. Should be good. So yeah, lots of good things to do here. Lots of good things to see, and there's a cafe and that around here too. But yeah, it's a good park to come and explore on these lovely summer or spring days. The tulips and some of the blooms are out in full force, which is lovely. Tulips are one of my favourite flowers as well. So yeah, I enjoy coming and seeing these. It's nice having a park like this right in the city centre, which is just across the road from the Arts Centre. They're so pretty. These tulips are lovely. It's nice to see some bright colours after winter here. This looks like from where the tours depart. It's just where you come pretty much straight into the gardens. But look at that, between the spring flowers, and then you've still got some of the autumn winter leaves. The winter leaves still on there as well. But isn't that a nice contrast? Another one of my favourite spots here as well is the Christchurch Canterbury Museum. But that is under construction at the moment. They're giving it a good makeover, as you can see there. Still a little way away, I believe. There's lots of different walking paths and tracks all around this botanical gardens. So yeah, you could spend a whole day in here and just wandering around. When you start to get a bit tight, there's a visitor centre here with a gift shop you can go into, and then there's also a cafe as well that has some nice food too, but we're not doing that today because we're going to Riverside Market for lunch. Revolving doors. And into the gift shop. It's nice to see what's in spring, what's good to see. I think they change that with every season if I remember correctly. The cafe food looks nice. Looks like a bit of a history museum-y part in here, a bit of information, which is always good. What have we got here? A crane. Thought it was a mower at first. This is pretty cool in here. So I've had a wander down to the rose garden. Look at that lovely rose behind me, isn't it nice? Well, it's still early spring, so there's not really many roses out at the moment. It's still sort of to come. But we'll have a wander around anyway. I like this as you walk into the rose garden with the arches that you can walk under. And all of this is just full of roses through summertime. It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh well, enough of the gardens here. Let's head off for some lunch. Well, we just about missed it, but there is also a little caterpillar that you can go around the gardens in, which is a good way to see it. For lunch, I just had to stop here and see the lovely blossoms, cherry blossoms that are out. Oh, that wind's starting to pick up here now. It is a little bit chilly, but hey, a true spring day. Some ducks here taking a little nap. It must have been tired, must have been a busy morning. As I mentioned, they were doing some work on the Christchurch Museum here, so we can't go in here today. And it looks like they're on the move, so we'll just have to keep an eye on that for what's coming up and what's happening with it. Rightio, we're just heading into the Cathedral Square just to have a look there, but it is very, very windy. It feels like you just walk through a wind tunnel in the city here. And here it is the Christchurch Cathedral, which is, they're just deciding what to do with it. It's still under renovation since the 2011 earthquakes. And yeah, it's pretty much, it became to a bit of a stall. But yeah, they're still working on it. It's going to take some time, I think. But it's nice how they've put a bit of a picture there at the front. Just walk down, right down at the end there. It's about maybe 4 blocks up into the Cathedral Square, which was the main hub really in the city. There's quite a few different little laneways as well around the little city centre, and these were modelled off some of the laneways over in Melbourne, Australia. Oh well, enough of looking around. I think it's lunchtime. We've made it down to Riverside Market. We've got to have a browse around and then get some lunch. We're inside now at Riverside Market. So there's one kind of shop for everything here of all the main things you'd see in a market, including slices as well, and then a whole lot of different international foods too. So if you're not sure what to eat, it's a great place. We like to come, so we'll find something there we would want. So we've decided to go for souvlaki's for lunch from Dimitri's. It's nice sitting up here too on a nice sunny afternoon having a drink, watching everyone go by. He's got the food. So We've got a nice spot for lunch along the riverside here, and Kenny's joined me for lunch as well. He's been doing some other things today while I've been having a wander around. And we've got a souvlaki from Dimitri's. It's a really well-established local haunt here. We've got a lamb one with some lettuce and other toppings and that too, so I'll get stuck into this and enjoy it. Doesn't that look tasty? Oh, it looks so good. I'm hungry after all that walking around this morning. It's a nice spot here that we've got sitting, enjoying the riverside as we enjoy our lunch. And I've had a taste of this as well, and it's absolutely delicious. It's very fresh and flavoursome, so I'm going to enjoy this. These guys here are trying to steal it. You know I'm eating, don't you? Yeah. Yeah. Nope, not for you, sorry. Oh, Kenny's almost finished his, and I'm about halfway through. It was tasty, eh? Enjoyed that lunch. That was a very, very big lunch, that souvlaki, but it was very tasty. But I don't think we're going to have dinner tonight, or just some small snacks tonight, I think, because that will surely do us. And I may have got something a little extra as a sweet treat too. I just can't resist when I come in here. I had to get one of the tres leches cake. I had it here before and it was delicious. They don't always do it, so when it's here, I had to make the most of it. But I'm not going to eat it all now. I'm just going to pop it in the fridge and have it for later with a coffee. But I will try a bit here just to make sure it is up to scratch of how I remember it. Let's just dig out a wee bit here. Make sure I get a bit of... I'll dig out a wee bit here. Make sure I get a bit of cream and a bit of the cake. Oh, here we go. Yep, it's as good as I remember. Very tasty. Very sweet, so you don't need a lot of it. But yeah, very tasty. I'll have to try and make it sometime myself too. I enjoy baking and cooking too, so I have to give that a go, I think. Oh, well, we're on our way back home now. Hope you've enjoyed sharing some of my experiences and fun things I like to do around Christchurch City. I've enjoyed making this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching it. Have a good afternoon. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.